And they have stuff that you can pick from, and then they'll deliver it to you. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Let me know if the game's too loud, by the way.
Grave, watch out! Mafia gangs! Nice move! Grave, the enemies are approaching. Grave, there are too many of them. Grave,
Yeah, it's not Grave at all. She doesn't call him. She shouldn't call him Grave. They really should have fixed that, but you know.
Grave, you can bounce those rockets back. Grave, they're coming from all sides.
You know, you would think it would. Yeah, but I mean, really, you should only, you should honestly only, get a sponsorship for your streams if you like really want one, you know.
Great, they're coming from all sides.
Like, I don't ever remember if I did sponsored content when I was trying to like really super hard make partner. I don't think I did any of that, or like hardcore make money off of shit. I don't remember if I did that.
Great, the doors. Ugh, they have shields.
Oh. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that like is just not viable, really. Like I do not envy streamers that have to take that sort of stuff. Like, it just doesn't seem like a fun time, honestly. But I mean, that's the difference between doing it as a job and doing it as a hobby, really. You know. That's just really all there is to it. Yeah, I mean, you don't even necessarily have to be super honest about it. Like, I know that Maxi gets deals from them, and he makes pretty good money from it, because, like, and he ends up always taking it because the money is always really good, so. And really all he gets is, like, what's it called? All he gets is, like, oh, people have to download the tutorial or whatever. Yeah, like, the thing is, unless you're really trying to, like, pay your bills or whatever.
Great. Watch out. Upper level. Nice. That's the way you do it.
Like, unless you're really trying to pay your bills with that shit, then, like, not really worth it, dude. Really not worth it.
We're too late. Wasakine is alive.
Yeah, DMC5 joined the top 10 selling Capcom games. I can't say anymore. Oh, well, you know. Well, this is only first release. First releases. But, yeah. And, what was I gonna say? Now I can't say, like, oh, well, RE3R sold more copies than DMC5. But as far as I'm aware,
Great. The enemies are approaching.
if you compare their launches, RE3R sold more at launch than
There are more of them coming. Great. Jump over. Great.
RE3R sold more than what's it called? More than DMC5 at their respective launches. So there's that to consider. Well, yeah. Well, DMC5 SE isn't on the list because I think that they're only counting like first releases, aren't they? I don't know if they're counting special editions or not. Because RE4 is not on, or like RE4 is not on that list, but RE4 has been like, you know, put on everything, but they're only counting the GameCube release or whatever.
Great. Watch out.
Oh yeah, QTEs don't exist anymore, by the way. I think there's only one QTE left in this game. And it's only on like one boss, and I suspect it's due to how there were two models for that boss in the arena, so and then like a little cutscene plays where one of them like kills the other. So that's probably why. Well, what is it? Yeah, 4R doesn't have them either, but I meant this game. Yeah, so the developers actually got rid of all the QTEs except for I think one, and I assume that's just due to maybe how the encounter is coded or whatever. I assume that's probably the reason there. Okay.
Great. Destroy that cover.
I assume that's the reasoning.
Nice. That's the way to do it.
Well, who knows if snakes are even going to be in the game, dude. We have no idea if snakes are even going to be in the game. I mean, I guess, but honestly, like, I don't know. Like, they're just kind of shit that appears from barrels. Like, I really wouldn't be surprised if something like that got taken out. Like, I don't know if they consider that iconic. There's also a new enemy in there that's like wielding a fucking hammer or whatever. Susie actually brought up a pretty good point that it seemed like a testing thing for RE5 remake. Which, man, I really hope not. Yeah, the bull guy. I really hope it's not our engine Sheva heading our way. It would be fucking weird if they just remade the whole fucking series, dude. Like, if they remade everything in the RE engine, that'd be so fucking weird. Yeah, I hope that Separate Ways is a little better balanced. As far as I'm aware, like, Separate Ways had this weird fucking, like, had these fucking archers that would just body you or whatever. Like, the archers were apparently, like, kind of unsufferable. Yeah, insufferable ship section. It's been a long time since I fucking played Separate Ways. I should probably do a replay or something of RE4 soon. I replayed it recently, but I kind of feel like playing it again. The game's so good.
Watch out! Watch out!
All good, Danny. Get some sleep, dude. You're gonna kill it. I believe in you, bud. You got this, buddy. Excuse me. Game, why aren't you dying? Shit, dude. I really also just kind of hope that, like, RE4R's run is not like, I don't know, movement memes. Because the original RE4 run is like super combat heavy. There's a lot of shit that you like have to fight. So like, I hope that that's the case in the remake as well. Combat optimization is like really what makes a lot of like super good times in RE4 original. Excuse me, where is? Oh my god, this thing.
Hey, that's the way you do it. Great, there are more of them coming.
Yeah, well, I mean, what is it? RE3R kind of got rid of that, so. Or RE3R didn't have that problem, as far as I'm aware, anyway. Far as I'm aware. I don't remember anything being like super fucking what's it called, heavy.
Grave, watch out. Raven clan forces.
Indeed he did. That guy died. God. This guy. That is true. Yeah. They could remove the what is this gonna be? Out of space, okay. That's fine. I think that's the only QT left in the game. Right there. Yeah, I like Didn't Glitch. Oh, Bunji's tight. I'll use some of his other shit later, but like, he's a cool character. He's basically this game's Virgil. He's like, I mean, he and Brandon have very much like the same kind of thing going on as Dante and Virgil, which is like, except that they're not blood brothers. They're more like sworn brothers. So when Brandon was a part of Millennium, Bunji was like his right-hand man. And they always had like each other's backs and stuff. And then when Brandon came back as Grave to seek revenge on Millennium, Bunji was like the one that was kind of standing in his way between him and Harry. But like when you summon Bunji in Brandon's demolition shot, Bunji calls him Aniki. So. And of course he's got like the blue trails and the chainable dashes like, you know, Virgil does and shit. The opening level of Operation Ada. Isn't there only one level in Operation Ada? Technically. That shit takes like 5 minutes to beat or something. Something ridiculous. It's like one thing for Operation Ada. And then like Krauser just kind of appears out of nowhere at the end or something. It's rather strange. Oh my god. Gotta say though, the KBM feels pretty good, so no complaints there. Bunji also has a pretty cool momentum transfer with his jump, and I'll just like show that off in a second here. But basically, like, he can chain the momentum from his dash to his jump, and that makes him kind of like just kind of fly forward. So I'll try and like show that off here. That didn't work, but you know. Yeah, he got the Sonic momentum. It's true. He's also got a cool charge shot. They actually changed how charge shot works now too. So it's like a multi-parter at like the same as it was in Overdose. So it's more akin to like Nero charge shot. That you are bad at. All you gotta do is hold down the button and then release it, my guy. That's all. That's all you gotta do. Also, since Bunji is known as the Wolf, a lot of his demo shot stuff does incorporate wolf imagery. Did you remap the button? Default maps for everyone. Should remap the button to like a shoulder button. That'll make it a lot easier. This will surely go well, indeed. I hope that I don't fuck up the movement with him. Like right here, really. This is like the one of the big ones.
Watch your head, Grape. Grape, you need to jump down. Jump down. Nice! That's the way you do it! Grape, there are more of them coming!
Oh, you assholes. I really need to stream DMC soon as well. Probably DMC4. Well, actually DMC5 as well. I need to stream some DMC5. Because I want to be able to, with full confidence, submit like LBK to GDQ. Sounds good, man. Have a good one, dude. They really nerfed gas too, dude. Holy shit. So like my GDQ submissions are basically looking like DMC5 SE, what was it? Chaos Legion.
Great. Watch your health.
I can't remember the other one that I was thinking of. Someone suggested to me like just do an Uno because he actually thought it was like pretty unique. But he wasn't sure, like, how volatile that was. And, like, how reasonable it would be to do that in a marathon. And I was like, I really don't know, honestly.
Grave, there are more of them coming. Hurry, Grave, faster.
Oh, there we go. I like how he's just not there, because I'm on the other side. It's funny as hell. The Uno run was a lot of fun, honestly. Like, it was really just like... It was interesting to manage, because a lot of it was just me trying not to lose. So I was, like, playing a lot of cards just to, like, get my hand count down. So I was like, alright, if the game ends now, you know, like, I'm not going to have a hand that's worth a lot. So I can at least sort of just make it to the next round that way.
Hurry, Grave, faster.
Yeah, it was cool. Like, there was times where, like, I would just not get to play, and I was like, man, that kind of sucks. But overall, I really enjoyed doing that run. I don't think that I could I don't think that I could sell it to a large audience for an hour and a half. But as something that I just did one-off here on the channel, like, I don't regret that 15 bucks or whatever that I spent. So 15 well spent.
Raise your head. There are more of them coming.
That's true, yeah. It could work as a novelty thing, you know. Yeah, very much just a, how the hell, dude? And the thing is, like, Bunji actually brought up a pretty good point, too, during a run. He was like, oh, that player didn't, like, didn't call Uno, but nobody checked them. And I was like, oh, shit, I didn't even notice. And he was like, well, in fairness, in a run, you might not even want to check people, you know, like, sometimes. Because, again, you're just kind of hoping that the game ends, and you just don't lose. You can come in second to last. Just as long as you're not last, then that's what counts. Did I soft lock? Oh, no, never mind. So, like, if somebody is about to end the game, and you feel like they're about to end the game, and at least, like, one other person is in the shit, then you can just let them, like, end the game. And then you can just keep going. Because the whole, you know, sense is really just to get to the end of the game that way. And if you also sort of like take notes mentally on who has what, who, you know, what has like what cards in their hand, or who doesn't have what cards in their hand, like in terms of color, really, you can't really keep total track of cards, but you can at least kind of be like, this guy has this color in his deck. I need to make sure that, okay, if I don't want him to end the game right now, then I need to at least try and prevent this color from being on the field, right, or on the table. And I would do that definitely in like a bunch of the games too. I'd be like, all right, I'd also just have to fucking pray that nobody put down etc. fucking color or anything like that. Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking. I was like, alright, Quartz. The hell do you want to happen here?
Great. Watch out.
I don't think you understand. There was something else that I was thinking about submitting. It wasn't Dirge. Because I'm still trying to get the Dirge boys to submit. And I think that Dynamite Dan and City Hall are going to submit. And, I mean, they've ran that game for way longer than me, and they'd be able to represent it way better. So I wouldn't mind just commentating that one. I definitely feel like I could do a pretty damn good job commentating that game. It's a shame that my my time really doesn't reflect my knowledge of that game. And it'd be really cool if, like, if Crisis Core, maybe, and Dirge of Cerberus got into the event. That'd be fucking prime time for Gact fans, dude. That'd be fucking primo. Indeed we are.
Great.
The
Watch out.
Orgmen.
Orgmen.
Hopefully I have enough time to do any percent run, because like a new skip got found, and now that I'm playing on KBM, like, it's gonna be easier. Things are just gonna take less time naturally.
Great. They're coming for the doors.
They also increase the speed of melee, so like, that's a thing. Come on, game, thank you. Woo, got him.
Great. There are more of them coming.
I mean, do you have Game Pass? Or nah? I think that now is a pretty damn good time to play it too, because like, what's it called? Because they've really been keeping up with it, and like, the state of the game now is better than it's ever been. So, you know, multiple playable characters, unlockable costumes, game's easier now. It's a little more casual friendly. Bunch of bugs are fixed. You know, just a lot of stuff. Yep, all the what's it called? All the updates have been free.
Great, the doors.
The only thing that'll probably cost money is when they release the pre-order cosmetics to everybody, which, you know, that I kind of get. Charging for those, since they were pre-order exclusive before. And that's just costumes, you know. There's even little things like, before you could not kill the missile launchers with your guns. And then they nerfed them so that you could kill them with your guns. I think you just kind of have to get close to them. Maybe it's only charge shots, actually. Or maybe like only things that can damage charge shots you can do it to. Because now I can't kill them again, but Brandon can kill them. So. Uh-oh. They also changed a bunch of the level, or a couple of levels, to make them have like no platforming or anything. So like there used to be platforming on one of the levels, but they removed it recently. Huh? Yes, sir. If you were in gas as well, you could not auto-target enemies. They nerfed that. Oh, fuck. Oh, they also made it so you can't fall off this thing at the back. That's cool. I was wondering how I hadn't fallen off before.
Grave, you need to jump down.
Ooh, there we go. Nice. There's a little shortcut right there. That was like barely a skip, but we'll take it, you know. Like an actual skip got found in the last level for Grave as well. One that saves like a minute. And I think it's probably one of 2 now that are left. Because removing the platforming also removed the skip that I did last stream of this. And that's cool. You motherfuckers. But now, like, that level is just overall faster. So, like, whatever. You know? So, like, now instead of having to play Grave, stack up to 3 stocks of demo shot. Now we just kind of roll in there with Brandon and we're like, all right, you're all dead now. Here's more of the Orgamen. I still kind of think you could cut the game in half, and it would be better for it. But, again, I understand them kind of like wanting to use everything that they had worked on to make the game, because they probably didn't know if they were going to get a chance to make another one, so. But, that being said, I hope they get a chance to make another one and just make it a little more condensed. Where are the rest of these fuckers? The initial launch reviews were not good. But by like fans of the series, it's been pretty well received, and people have been like very, very happy with the fact that they're making all the changes that they are. Oh, I have to do refinery area. Right now, No Man's Gate, right? Yeah. But some of the launch reviews were not favorable. I was gonna make a video on it, and then the time for that kind of passed. But I'll probably make one eventually. I need to finish Hi-Fi Rush as well. I still haven't finished Hi-Fi Rush. I have sort of felt no motivation to lately. But that's probably because I'm in the middle of Dot Hack as well. I think I might also submit Vanquish and ODLC to GDQ. To be honest. Just to really put that game in the grave in terms of GDQ showings. Show all the things that have been found and implemented into no DLC. P5 Platinum Run called your name again? That's fair. I'd say that's tragic, but fair. Did you ever play P3? I don't remember if you played P3 or not.
Great! There's the exit.
Been avoiding the P3P remaster. Why is that?
Great! There are more of them coming!
It's really scuffed. Ah, okay. Anything in particular that makes it scuffed? Backgrounds were up-resed using waifu 2 times, and the audio is even more compressed than the PSP version.
Prepare my plane.
Jesus. You fucking hate to see it, honestly. Yo, what up, RK? Did you tune into the DMC anniversary stuff, RK? I can't remember if you were there or not. Oh yeah, definitely Smash. Definitely. You have it backed up though? I mean, it's on the GDQ YouTube channel now.
Great. Got some company.
Sounds good, yeah. I was thinking about playing it. I have it on, what's it called? I have it on PS3, though. Is that port, like, good? I guess, I assume so, since it's just, like, the PS2 version or whatever. How bad did I crash after the event? Pretty hard. What's up, by the way, Yang? Hope you're good. Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. I might play Nocturne first, though. I ain't gonna lie. Nocturne definitely seems more of a cosmic game. And before Dante jokes. You're good, bird. Yeah, Persona was the spin-off of SMT and ended up being more popular. Or whatever. Excuse me, video game. I'm supposed to go through here, right? The fuck? Oh, wait a minute. Damn it, dude. Okay, now we go this way. Alright, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. I need to do one of these DMC events without having to like do 5 hours of commentary before my run though. I just put on subpar performances as a result. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't mind doing commentary for people, but just like, I forget how draining it is to do sometimes. This was also, fun fact, a reason that, like, you're late to goring action. What's up, Overkill? This is also a reason that, like, I was trying to get more commentators for, like, the DMC3 tournament and shit. So I could just take more breaks. And, like, for more events going forward, we're going to try and have more people on commentary. Honestly, I think the people that did the best at the event were Toro and Igna. We failed as commentators. No, we were the best commentators. But I really felt like Toro's reboot run and Igna, like, stepping up to do both DMC4 and DMC5 Virgil, and also, like, his commentary was really good the whole event. So Scruff and I were, like, really proud of him.
Rape, there's the exit.
Some stuff isn't as brutal as you remember. Did they rebalance in Royal? Oh, it did. Interesting. Interesting. It really sucks that Dave had to deal with, like, the power going out across all of Ukraine Imagine just like a whole war, like interrupting your hobby. Fucking sucks. I gotta blow my nose after this level, dude. This blows. Yup. Pretty much.
Grave, jump on that crane.
Jump on that crane. There's Bunji. Oh, I almost died. That would have been unfortunate. Yeah, the plot's connected to Brandon Heat. It's a direct sequel to the Gungrave VR games and the rest of the series. This is not Brandon Heat, though. This is Bunji. This is an alternate character. He just got added as playable on, what's it called? Like, recently. He just got added as playable recently. I didn't realize he was gonna fucking dash if I hit this twice, dude. What the fuck? Oh, I must have fucking brushed against the space bar then. Yeah. Unfortunate. That fucking sucks. Yeah, I know. He has a weird sort of camera angle, though.
Grave, don't fall down. Grave, watch out for rockets.
That doesn't exist, like, for Brandon. Like, his is more zoomed in. It's strange. She still calls him Grave as well, even though it's not Grave. Old habits die hard. You know, that's true. So there was the momentum jump, by the way. See? That'll work. The tweet for this said, "Let's go bungee jumping." Like when they announced that they were adding Bunji as a playable character, the tweet was, "Let's go bungee jumping." I was like, "Heh." I definitely lost like a minute and a half there. No, but it really sounds like they did, doesn't it? Okay, there we go. If I was part of Nightow's inner circle, I would hope I would have a better job at this point. Not that I dislike my job now, but still. You get what I'm saying. Where the fuck is Millie? They're never coming back. You might as well face it. Oh yeah, there's no hole here now. Okay. That is easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Man, they really are just like taking out all the platforming in the game. They really do not want people to die to cheap shit. Or like trial and error stuff, like a how could I have possibly known that was gonna happen type shit. Platforming was a mistake? Yeah, probably. That is probably what they thought. Bunji gets really close to Brandon in like the final levels as well. Because Millie's not there. Fine. Once the PS2 game of it comes out, you'll just watch me play that. You know, speaking of lady with gigantic fucking weapon, how the fuck did Hellsing never get a video game? Hellsing has never gotten a video game. I checked. It's real shocking. I don't think Trigun ever did as well. They basically became Gungrave. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm fine with that. Gungrave's sick. Probably because I'm the only person you know that knows what Chaos Legion is. Well, I guess now that person, you know. But, like, yeah. You get what I'm saying. Speaking of that game, it's funny to me that, like, people now...
Grave, you need to jump down.
Yeah, there we go. Nice. So Legend of Dragoon opened up a marathon on RPG and Loot Break, and the category was any % legit as opposed to any % turbo, and people are like, people are upset that that's like the category mod, right? Which, I mean, yeah, makes sense, but like, I am surprised that nobody caught wind of this shit that was happening in Legend of Dragoon modding like a while ago, because that, like, one of the Legend of Dragoon mods that like decided on that category name was Death to Me, who is the Chaos Legion mod, or former Chaos Legion mod I should say, that I put in an SRC ticket about due to his terrible rules and like reasoning for said rules. Same guy that when I put in an SRC ticket about him, instead of going quietly, he, at like midnight my time, so probably like 5 a.m. his time or 6 a.m. his time or something, he deleted like 2 weeks worth of forum posts where myself and multiple people called him out about his rules. And he deleted all the categories except any %. He kept all the runs up, but he deleted all the categories except any %. Super modded everybody that had ever done a run of the game, and then demodded himself as well. And I guess he thought that like this was going to upset me or something, but like he modded me in the process. So like, dog, how long do you think this was gonna take me? I saw that shit happen at like midnight my time, and I fucking jumped out of bed. I was excited. I was like, oh, sick. I get to remake the boards now. This is awesome. It took me like 45 minutes, got everything fixed. Sent in an SRC ticket to fucking get rid of the people that weren't active on the site that he had modded. Easy peasy. Yeah, this will really fuck him up. I'm gonna give him what he wants. Alright, bud, whatever you say. But yeah, that dude's a fucking gigantic piss baby. He's also friends with Luzbelheim, who's like a huge elitist in Final Fantasy. So like, it does not surprise me at all that like, he is just an insufferable person. Oh, encoding is very overloaded right now. There we go.
Jump down.
Like again, what did you think was gonna happen, buddy? He's somebody that, like, so I asked him why he put Japanese RTA timing for the Japanese version of Chaos Legion, and you might think to yourself, well, Cosmic, that actually makes sense because it's a Japanese version of the game. So why wouldn't you use the way that the Japanese time? Well, I'll explain to you why. Because it's stupid. So the Japanese time from when you turn on the console to the end of the credits. Now you can probably figure out why I think that's stupid. The Japanese traditionally, for a lot of like RPGs and stuff, time from when you turn on the console to the end of the credits.
Lesson learned, Grave.
Yeah.
I underestimated you.
And I think that's pretty stupid, honestly. So not only, so like, but if they want to do things within their own communities, that's fine. I don't care. This guy was trying to instill Japanese RTA on a game that had no Japanese runners and absolutely no Japanese running community. So like he was operating on a hypothetical or stereotype. Which is just honestly fucking whack. Just super fucking whack. And then I asked him why like Turbo was allowed on the Japanese version but not on the English version. And he was like, oh, well, Japanese runners typically allow turbo. And I'm just like, we're operating on a stereotype. And he wanted to be like, oh, well, the Japanese time this way because they're smart. And I'm like, what? And his reasoning was, oh, well, you can manipulate the RNG in the game if you leave it on for a certain amount of time. And I'm like, do you have proof of this? And I proof called him on this like 4 or 5 times. And he was like, he just kept skirting around it, never provided proof. And he also tried, and somebody also asked, another runner asked if like they could add easy mode to the board. And he was like, well, easy's too easy. And like, number one, that's a pretty fucking dumb reason for not having difficulty. Number two, he has super mode on the board, where it is basically heaven or hell in DMC. Everything is one shot. So are you telling me that's harder than easy mode? Get the fuck out of here. He was literally just tailoring the boards to what he liked. So again, I put in an SRC ticket about him. Because I was like, this is dumb as hell. You have absolutely no proof for the rules that you're trying to instill on the boards. And like one of the things that tipped me off was, oh, he's putting these stupid rules on Legend of Dragoon as well. Checks out. Who is this? It's a guy named Death to Me. Which, by the way, that is a sick username. Honestly, that's a dope username. Death to Me. Yeah, it's a dude named Piss Baby. Essentially. Dude named Piss Baby.
There's a blacked out area beyond the refinery. This may just be...
Who's lasagna?
Great! Watch out! You're sick! Brave! Watch out! The water!
Oh, Legend of Dragoon Runner. Nah. Maybe, I don't know, are they like on the boards for Legend of Dragoon? Like, are they a mod for Legend of Dragoon? Oh, Jesus. Or are they just a runner of Legend of Dragoon? The wolf. Got him. Yeah, cool username, but an ass. What's up, Riri? How you doing? And like honestly, when I saw that Chaos Legion already had a mod and everything, I was like, oh sick. I can't wait to run this game and like not have to mod it or anything. And I ended up having to mod the damn thing.
Grave, the doors!
I was like, can I run one video game on PS2 where I don't have to mod it? The answer is no. Absolutely not. Not allowed.
Great. Watch your health.
By the way, I'm not like immediately going to the end of the area here too, because I have to kill these guys anyway. So I was just kind of like, I'm just gonna tank through a lot of these mines and shit, and I'll just kill them on my way. Why would I need to be on the FF10-2 boards? What are they doing wrong? I haven't heard anything wrong with that board. Oh, yeah. You know, I actually considered that game. It's only like 3 hours long, right?
Great. There's the exit. Great. Watch out. Upper level.
Well, they have, what's it called? No creature creator %. So if you didn't want to use creature creator in your runs, you could do it that way. Because I believe any % uses, like, the creature creator stuff.
Grave, don't fall down. Watch out, Grave. Rooftop. Grave, watch out for rockets.
What is Psychic? Are you talking about like New Game Plus? Or... Oh, the Psychic Dress Sphere. Oh, okay. Gotcha. What the fuck? That missed everything. These guys throw too many fucking grenades. Oh, interesting. So you were thinking about running like New Game Plus then, right? I assume so anyway then. I assume that that was the case. Mayhaps. How did I know? Bro, I am gonna fucking murder you all motherfuckers. I hate you assholes. The fuck? This is bullshit. You have your PS2 save on your PC though? That's what's up. Oh my god, hit him. Sheesh.
Great. Watch out. Upper level.
What up, by the way, H10? I did not say hello to you. So hello.
Great. There's the exit. Great. The doors.
Catnip plus Gunner with trigger happy is broken as fucking OG. Why'd they take the catnip out of
Great. There's the exit.
PC? Or was that only in the American version?
Great. Watch out for rockets.
Bro. Can you fucking kill these things? Jesus. Jesus Christ. So many fucking grenades, dude. I see. There we go. Okay. I feel like we're making all right progress here. I don't know though.
Great. Watch out. Orkman.
Orgman. Jesus Christ. Couldn't see shit for a second. I still gotta learn Kingdom Hearts, man. There's like so many things that I want to like just play and learn. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please Oh baby, don't go.
Grave, there are too many of them.
No, there's not enough. To take on me, there's not enough. I can't believe this game's almost like sub 2 hours RTA as well. What's up, NT? How you doing, bud? Because Aiden got a 151 loadless, and it was like a 202 or something RTA. It was actually insane. Oh, that's right. Frosty's is this weekend.
Grave, there. You're right.
I will not be going to that, though. Oh yeah, now we're gonna get to see the new level here, the new level design. The developers decided to take out all of the platforming in this level. Alright, here we go. Can you turn off the radio voice? You can, yeah. But I actually use it as a sound cue to tell myself when to go.
Grave, he found you. Watch out.
So it might be a little more annoying, but it actually helps. So. Goodbye. See you later, bitches. Sort of like how some people use like fucking audio cues, like music cues for shit. I use it for that. Yeah, pretty much, right? Yeah, like you're better off just turning her off during casual play. Like on God. They lure you into this false sense of, oh yeah, she's gonna communicate something of value, but they've definitely just had her say some like generic lines that they could use across the game. So yeah. Now this is, I'm just doing this for the YouTubes, to be honest, Aiden. It could be a new category if people want it though, but I mean, there's only like 3 of us. Bunji is actually probably pretty close to Brandon, but he's definitely faster than Grave. Oh my god, what the fuck is this new shit? The hell was that? Yeah, I've never seen that net before either. The fuck was that shit? His fucking run speed is fucking fast though, to be honest. His movement speed also is like, with this shit, dude, it's so fucking fast. Like, you know the dude that you're chasing in stage 1 to like before the Wasakine fight? I actually dashed past him. Like, I chain dashed past him and beat him to Wasakine. Like, cleared him. Yeah, it was fucking hilarious. And like, I chain dashed around the shit on the train as well. So that was kind of cool. That kind of made me feel swag. How have I been liking KBM? KBM is good. It's definitely cool to just be able to turn on a dime and just kill shit, you know. I will say, probably more than anything, Brandon's movement and the fact that he can just kill, what's it called? Like, shields in regular shots is really what saves him so much time over the other characters.
Brave, watch out! Speed gas!
G.O.R.E.
G.O.R.E. indeed. Oh my god, leave me alone. Leave me alone! Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh my god, what the fuck? Can you fucking get away from me, dude? What the hell is this video doing? Go away from me. Ow. Wow. Bulletproof leather jacket. Not a bad investment. I really think that Bunji's burst mode damage is also higher than Brandon's. I want to say he kills bosses faster, but I think that Brandon just wins out in the end because of movement. And, like, of course, the whole, you know, killing shields with normal bullets thing. That's also a pretty big thing. Like, you can do this, right, with the other characters. But with, like, Bunji, he has the extra deactivation thing. So you waste a little bit of extra time there. Oh, it feels good to be able to do that. Fucking sideswipe those motherfuckers. Instead of having to slowly rotate to each side to kill them. Just fucking whip around, dude. Get out of my face, dog. Alright. Grave, there's something to be said, of course, about Grave having not only the fastest startup on his Fury mode, but also the fact that he has no deactivation animation. Also, Brandon can kill these types of bosses faster than anybody. Because Brandon can damage them during that animation. Brandon is also the only character that can... Excuse me. Brandon's also the only character that can kill the missile launchers. With his guns.
I hate.
Everybody else has to deflect the rockets. So there is that. Yep, the stationary missile launcher turret things. Yep. He's the only one that can kill him with his guns. Oh my god. That was a little dicey. Thank you. Not what I wanted to do, but sure. Or not, well, probably what I should have done, I should say. Probably not what I should have done.
You like that?
You know you hate to see it. You fucking hate to see it, dude. I thought it was gonna fuck me up more than it has, to be honest. Because, like, it's the exact opposite of Vanquish. Right?
Clifford's a big red dog.
Yo, what up, League 3D? How's it going, dude? Thanks for the raid. What were you playing tonight? Tell me you were doing some D-rusts of Reboot. It sounds with Dortnite, or it rhymes with Dortnite. Word. Word. That ruins my life. You know, that's why would you mention that? To be honest, Aiden, I feel like that would ruin both our lives, wouldn't it? Because then I'd dial you up, right? And I'd be like, yo, Aiden, trying to race? And then you'd be like, no. And then I'd be like, pack of smokes in it for you. And you'd be like, bitchin'. And then we would race.
Here we go.
What year did this come out? 2022. Very end. You don't smoke though. I mean, it's a reference to Naruto Abridged. Or I should say Little Karibo's Naruto Abridged. Where he's like, hey, Naruto, you should steal the ancient ninja scroll. What's in it for me? Pack of smokes? Bitchin'. Said you've been inspired to start running again? Hell yeah. This game is only, oh wait, so do you have Game Pass? There's the question for you. Do you have Game Pass, sir? Because if you have Game Pass, it's on there. Also, low-key, Fortnite's movement is pretty fun now. Not gonna lie.
Great. The elevator.
Oh, shit. Gohan Fortnite. Did you see Superhero yet, Brett? Xbox Rhythm Shooter? Rhythm Shooter. Zero Build's cool. I like Zero Build. You're waiting on the Blu-ray. Fair enough. You gotta tell me your reaction, bruh. Or do you mean rhythm action game? Hi-Fi Rush? Oh, it absolutely was made for you. Yeah, it's not a rhythm shooter, it's a rhythm action game. It's DMC if DMC were a rhythm game. Nah, it doesn't have Vidal. Yeah. Sounds good, Aiden. I might do an 80% run later. We'll see how I feel though after this. This was a struggle to turn on the stream and do, so you know. Yeah, I've only played the first level of Hi-Fi Rush, but it was fun.
Great. There's the exit.
I enjoyed it. Quite enjoyed it, honestly. Am I expecting anything from MGR's 10th anniversary? Nope. That game is dead, buried, and Konami will never let anybody have fun again. So, no way, no how is anything good coming out of that. Ain't no way anything good's coming out of that. Maybe some merch or something to celebrate it. Well, yes, Konami, remember that game you put in the dirt like 10 years ago by treating Kojima like crap? That game you left to die even though it was a promising spin-off series. Yeah, we do that. I mean, if it were going to be a new game, he probably wouldn't be allowed to say anything. Konami will never recognize Castlevania again. Although I didn't mind Lords of Shadow, to be honest.
Coming from the side.
See, I liked LOS 2 more than LOS 1. Because hit stun doesn't fucking exist in LOS 1. And that shit pisses me off. That shit pisses me off so hard. The problem I have with LOS 2... Lords of Shadow. Castlevania Lords of Shadow. The problem that I have with LOS 2 is that they try to, like, make enemies, like, oh, fit the fucking square shape into the square hole in order to defeat them. Like, if an enemy has a shield or whatever, then you gotta use the fucking gauntlets to take down their shield. Well, it depends on what year he said it. If it was like 2016 or 2017, then he was probably being serious. Because I imagine the game... I think the game was in development for 4 years. And I think it was probably done in 2018. And then shipped 2019. Yeah, that's the way to do it, RK. It's not just like, oh, well, if you use this thing, then it just doesn't work. That's not the way to do it. But overall, I really liked the Dracula combat and stuff. 2015, I'd suspect maybe that something started around then. There's a slim chance that that he was memeing, but I really don't know. We'd have to actually get confirmation on like when the game started and ended production. Or development, I should say. Started and ended development. Who is messaging me? Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Better than whatever the hell was going on. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. Excuse me. Come back over here. Thank you.
Nice! That's the way you do it!
I really wish more than anything in definitive they made the fucking forced walking section skip. That's what I wanted. Or if they fixed the DT drain. That would have been great. Leave, did I ever tell you about that? I don't think I told you about that. I don't know if I knew that shit when I talked to you when you were running. So get this, y'all. So when Ninja Theory was making DMC Devil May Cry. No. So check it out. Check it out. Check it out. So where the fuck are these enemies? Thank you. Alright. So check it out. Alright.
Watch out!
So they originally had as the concept for Devil Trigger in that game that it would drain slower if you were in the air. So it makes sense why it launches enemies. They wanted to reward you for doing air combos, right? In the retail, so it drained at 120% on the ground and 100%, or like normal rate, in the air. In the retail release, they never fixed the drain. So when you activate Devil Trigger in that game, it's technically always draining at 20% more than it's supposed to.
Great, the doors.
Yes. That is not fixed in Definitive Edition. That is absolutely not fixed in Definitive Edition. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted. You motherfuckers. I hate y'all bitches. Thank you. Goodbye. But yeah, that's a problem. That's the old unfortunato about DMC Devil May Cry.
That looks beastly.
Still be one of your favorite games of all time? I mean, in fairness, it's the best. It's mechanically the best Western action game there is. Still. On God Eater Resurrection, when a monster is stunned, it's stunned for half the time of the original release, and it really affects the gameplay. I believe that. Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect really any unique tech in that. Well, what is it? Hi-Fi Rush is not developed by a Western studio. It's got a Western director, but it's not a Western studio. Yeah, I mean, it's a Western director, like I said. It's the guy that directed Evil Within 2 and the DLCs for Evil Within 1. But, like... Yo, what... Oh, by the way, yeah, Loner, thank you for the raid, dude, by the way. I was fucking talking and I totally forgot to acknowledge you. My bad. Hope, DMD... All Collectibles was good, by the way. You too, man. You too, leave. Oh my god. Why is this thing not unlocked? God. My kingdom for some progression. Game is on some bullshit with hitboxes. Word. Word. Felt that.
Great! There are more of them coming!
Yep, Gungrave on keyboard. I told Aiden, yeah, we need to play with keyboard. That's the future. And he was like, word? I was like, yep. And then he played on keyboard and he PB'd by like, I don't know, a lot. But he got record back from it. It took him a little while to finish a run because it either kept soft locking or he was resetting a lot or whatever, but like, sentiment remains. I was saving a bunch of time on levels that I tested, and it's really just because of aim.
Great! The doors!
Like, the fact that you can just whip around everywhere is, like, super good. Alright, so I gotta keep these couple of demolition shots for her. But we are good to pretty much just tank everything. See, like before, you know, like if I were on controller, I would have to aim mad slow in order to get around to all these guys. But on KBM, I can just whip around and then immediately turn in the direction that I need to go when I'm going. Oh, cool. It doesn't actually pause that elevator. So you can save a little bit of time if you manage to get on that elevator by the time Fury Mode deactivates. Which you should, you know. I really like this boss. This boss is great. She has a lot of cool stuff going on. It's a shame you don't really get to see any of it like this, you know? Kapow. We're probably looking at like a 205 or something. Probably sub 210.
This should be enough.
Damn it.
Great! There's the exit.
It's gonna be interesting, really, when the honeymoon phase for Hi-Fi Rush is over, and the DMC combo scene realizes that like the game's just fun and good. Probably not particularly deep.
Great! Watch out for rockets!
And then we get to hear them bitch again that another game is not actually DMC4. Go. Those guys are dead. Ooh, I almost got bodied. Okay, there we go. Oh, you assholes. Yeah, and Metal Hill Singer looked really fun. I actually watched Maxi play it, I think. Or maybe it was Bobby. No, it was Bobby. Yeah, the Blacktastic. I watched Blacktastic play it. That game looks super cool. Basically Doom, if Doom were a rhythm game. Super cool. And Hi-Fi Rush has like the... Hi-Fi Rush kind of has the privilege of coming out before a lot of, or I mean, I should say after a lot of these other games. So like... It really owes a lot to its predecessors for kind of experimenting with what was sort of feasible, right?
Great. You need to jump
And then
down.
building off of that. And of course, you know, credit to Tango that Tango kind of does their thing, right? I mean, they really did their thing on Evil Within 2 as well. And Evil Within is definitely a lot. Oh no, there was a patch, RF2N, where Bunji is now fully playable in the campaign. Every level where you can play Grave, you can play Bunji. The only person who has an exclusive level now is Quartz. You cannot play anybody on Quartz's level except Quartz. But like, why would I want to play that level with other characters?
Great. Watch your health.
Yeah, one of my buddies was like, who's funding all these patches for this game? It's like, I don't know, man, but I'm glad that they are.
Great. There's the exit.
There's Grave just standing there. Menacingly. We're almost out of the woods. I might actually play Chaos Legion after this. I don't know. But I don't think I have it in me to play through this game twice today. Definitely finishing the run, though. This character's movement is fun. I think it's definitely more fun than Brandon's. But, unfortunately, he is just, like, slower because he can't, you know, like, decimate shields with regular bullets. A real shame, to be honest. I wonder if they'll, like, totally rework quartz. If that patch drops, then I'm gonna be like, holy shit. Yo, what up? Zia? That's right. I forgot it was Zia. Yep. Okay. Cool. How's the vibes? The vibes are tight. I don't know what I'm playing after this, but I'm having a good time playing some good old Bunji or Bunji in Gungrave G.O.R.E here. How are you doing tonight? Yo, what up, Sick? How's it going?
Great! There are more of them coming!
There we go. That should do it. There we are. I do play DMC, yep. You gonna tell me about Hi-Fi Rush?
Great! Watch out!
No? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna be thoroughly surprised then by what you'll tell me. Oh shit. Is there another game out there that's like DMC? Oh, okay, yeah, sure. What's the tweet? Yeah, that's fine. If you could also summarize it for me, that'd be cool. Or if somebody in chat could summarize it for me. That'd be tight. Reboot being better than DMC5. I think DMC5 borrows a bunch from Reboot. It's certainly an opinion, yeah. I think that objectively DMC5 is just a better game. But I can understand why somebody would like the aesthetics of Reboot over DMC5. But I can't really understand them liking the combat better. The story is also pretty objectively terrible in Reboot. I don't really think there's any sort of defending that writing. But like the level design is better. I think overall in Reboot the level design is better. And I honestly like the OST more for Reboot than for DMC5. I think DMC5's strongest songs are better than Reboot's, but I would probably rather listen to more of Reboot's soundtrack than DMC5's. Yeah, like, I don't know. Reboot's a fun game, but I don't think, like, objectively there's really much to defend about it in comparison to DMC5, if that makes sense. DMC5 is just a better game, like, overall.
Great. Watch out. Upper levels.
I'm gonna be real with you, RK, and I feel like Nyx is really the only one that pushes Reboot as hard as it can go. I've seen a lot of Reboot shit, and like, I don't know. There's things that where I'm just kind of like, I don't know, man. Shogun, Xtel, and Pokonin. All right, I'll have to look them up. Because like a lot of Reboot shit that I see is sort of samey, and like I know that's kind of rich to say that like, oh yeah, DMC5 shit is not samey. It is. I don't know them. No. Nyx's entry for the what's it called? For the combat world, like what was it? It was like Cryo-Core or whatever. His entry for Cryo-Core, man, like that shit was like one of the best fucking, that was like one of my favorite fucking combo videos, period, for DMC. How do I feel about Hi-Fi? I've only played one level of it, and I think it's great. I want to play the rest of it soon.
The enemies are approaching. Great, the doors.
I'm really excited to dig into the rest of that game. There's also some pretty cool like speed tech being found and stuff in it as well, which is neat. I think it's going to end up a pretty long run. Probably like 2 hours or something, or 2.5 hours. I hope nobody submits it to GDQ, because I feel like that game needs time to develop before they submit it to a GDQ. I really hope that people just let that game grow before they like submit it to anything, because with the way the geometry works in that game, and like some of the, like once people really dig into it, I think that run's gonna be sick. I don't know if I'll do it, but I think it's gonna be cool. And if they just wait a little while on everything, then they're gonna have like a really sick run to show off at events.
Great. Watch out the windows. Great. There's the exit. Great. They're coming from all sides.
I really wish that this was a better run, to be honest. And but the only way that this run gets better is by making the game shorter. Yeah, I mean, people are finding ways to like skip entire acts and shit, and they also found ways to do like dash cancels with dash attacks and shit. And like offbeat light attacks. It's very cool. Yep. Because it's basically like, if you do constant pianos of... Well, the dash cancel shit is like, if you do constant pianos of dash light, you can just change shit. But people are finding like ways to get up on geometry with different like verticality moves and shit. Yeah, like I'm not involved in like the scene or anything, but yeah, they've been going ham. People have been really going ham on that game, which like, you know, understandable because it seems like a pretty damn good game. You will probably have to DM me those, to be honest with you, RK. Because that's going to get lost in the El Chato. I will watch them. I just need them in form that will be retained. That works. I definitely want to say, like, best direction, probably. And, I mean, if it doesn't win best music, then, like, why are we here? Why the fuck are we here, dude? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Payday level robbery. Have you heard about Payday 3, by the way?
They're coming from all sides.
It got officially announced. Man, what? You want Half-Life 3? Technically that happened. Half-Life Alex.
Grave, you need to jump down.
Oh, we got it. Nice. I just fucking won that shit, dude. God damn, that was godlike. I just won that fucking shit.
Great, the doors.
Holy fuck, dude. Bunji has pit skip, baby. Hell yeah, let's go.
Great, they're coming from the side.
Shit, shit. Alright, there we go. You excited for RE4 remake, by the way, Joker? Yo, thanks, Digital. How you doing, dude? I saw your video was popping off, by the way. That Dante one. Is that like 20,000 views? Good shit.
What a disgrace you are, Grave. Beating an old, helpless...
It's going hella crazy. I was like, this guy right here. He's doing some shit. He's doing some shit.
Great. You need to fight it. Fire, Grave! Fire!
How goes the runs? As the only one I'm doing, so it's fine. It's good. Excuse me, sir. Thank you.
There are more of them coming.
Well, I should say this is the only one I'm probably doing in this game today. And that has been cool. I've been enjoying playing as Bunji the whole game. This character's hella fun. Was this sub 1 IGT? I hope so. Yes. Okay. It's a 46. 46 is pretty good. I think so. I think it's pretty good. Now we got the Virgil movement. The Virgil Movamente. You hear vanquish as many times as you did? What? Wait, what? That sentence does not make sense to me. Oh, okay. You know, I haven't watched the cutscenes for that game in so long. It's actually wild. I need to do like a cutscene run again or something to fucking familiarize myself with it. Thank God for Demonic being there during my GDQ run to fill in the fucking story, dude. Because I had absolutely no clue. I had no fucking clue. I knew once upon a time. And now in marathon runs I can kind of fill in from what he shared with me, you know, but back then I had no clue. I started running no DLC again, Digital. That shit's tight. Definitely the better category, I think. Just so much variety in the strats. So much going on in it. Although, with DLC, it actually has more strat variety now. Because Sindorian and I, we routed certain times where you pick up a shotgun to use shotgun melees on some of the bosses. So that was a thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like after a certain point with DLC, it just the game just kind of plays itself. You're just kind of like, all right, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. Yeah, it is. A lot of the time save in with DLC comes with like the movement and shit. But just like doing a run is not hard. I still really like with DLC. I think it's a sick category. And I'm glad the two different categories exist. But with no DLC is like where it's at. There's about a 3-minute difference, but it's good that they both exist. Go. Okay, sick. Oh yeah, absolutely. Nero, and especially Nero. I got you, dog. Especially for Nero. Oh, do you? That's fair. What would you be looking to show with Nero? With Virgil, I assume it's like judgment cuts and shit. Yeah, that's what's up. I back it. I back it. Maybe I'll learn an actual combo with that character. That would be cool. How about that? Yamato stuff. I guess Doppel too, right? Doppelganger. Kaplow. Yeah, makes sense. Maybe tomorrow we'll do some Vanquish. Maybe that's the move. I don't think I'm getting sub 110 or 210. It probably would have been sub 210 if I didn't fucking die on Hong Kong rooftops, but like that happened. That was a thing. Bunji can also not skip this hallway, so that's a thing. So we found a way to skip this hallway's grave. Or I should say a way was found to skip this hallway's grave. Yep. That's the best part, man. Oh yeah, great. Not grave. Aiden. Bunji has pit skip on Torontes as well. I just fucking wung that shit with his sonic jump. Or with like the momentum jump. Yeah, dodge canceling the jump. Yep. Yep, that shit was kind of tight. That shit was kind of sick. I just kind of was like, this probably works. And then I just did it. I had never practiced it before. I'm just a god gamer. It's fine. You know. You know, I had a burrito today that was like from Wawa. The woman that folded my burrito made it like she had never tucked a kid into bed before. Or like she had never folded a blanket. I was like, this shit about to fall apart. What are you doing? Oh no. Let her cook. She wasn't cooking, dude. So I'm pretty sure Bunji's like just slower. Just slower. Just like 20 minutes slower. Which, I mean, it's Grave basically. He's basically Grave with some better movement, so like better overall movement with the dashes and shit, so makes sense. Grave is just that much fucking slower than Brandon, so oddly enough, I don't think late game Bunji loses a lot of time to Brandon. It's really a lot of the mid game. He might make up some of it with some of his movement on Vietnam, but really, like, I don't know. I'd have to do some testing. Not having to use fucking, or not having to fucking, what's it called? Not having to deal with shields at all, like, it's just such a fucking great thing that Brandon needs, or that Brandon has. 211, 29, dude. Pretty good. It's a 221 probably RTA. That is Bunji only. Sick. GG's. G fucking G's. And all that shit.
Soldier, you will all be safe with me.
You will all be safe with me.
That was the end of Scumland.
That was the end of Scumland. And then there he is, the boy. It's the boy. Bunji. What a cool ass character. I'm so glad that they added him into the full game. He's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing this run. Obviously it's not very fast. But like, Iggy Mob really is knocking it out of the park with these updates. Painter. New achievement. Clear all stages with Bunji except experiment.